Hey folks, this is Johnny. Welcome to another home studio trainer show. And what we're going to go through today is some of the changes on recording an instrument directly to an audio track. So now, as far as I know, these changes have taken place in 6.5. I could be wrong. I could be missing a step, but I've gone through everything that I can think of. So I wanted to show you guys what I've come up with and see if you guys can pinpoint something I might be missing. So let's actually try this here. All right, so if you guys could, I would really appreciate if you would like and subscribe to the channel and actually become a member if you guys could. And the small financial help there will help keep the channel running. Really appreciate it if you could do that. All right, so let's go to the classroom. And let's go ahead and look at Studio One. And the first thing I want to do is I want to bring in presence. Boom. Just like this. And I like to choose my presence bass, my 6-string bass, and my 6-string full. It's my favorite instrument. And we can see that we can hear the audio. And we can also trigger the audio from here. Just like that, so we're good there. So now let's say I want to actually go ahead and record a short MIDI part and then bounce it directly to an audio track. There's a couple of ways to do this. You can just simply record it and then go ahead and do a transform to audio. You can do it that way, but let me show you a couple of different ways here. So let's go ahead and record a bass track. Hit record. Here we go. All right, perfect. So there we go. We have this. Oh, I've got the input quantize going, but that's fine. All right, so now if I wanted to bring this directly to an audio track, there's a couple of ways that I can do this. I can right-click and I can say transform to audio, and then this becomes an audio track. Or I can do it this way. Go ahead and create an audio track, bass. Click OK. And go ahead, we'll turn this off, and we will go to here. We will actually make this a stereo track because this is a stereo instrument. And then we can choose the input by going here and selecting instrument and selecting presence. So now, if this track plays, it will be recording directly to this track. There we go. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. It's because I had the input quantize on. All right, so there we go. So we did that kind of a bounce thing. Now, there is another way that we can do this. Let's go ahead and get rid of this, and let's go ahead and get rid of that. So now, what a lot of us like to do, a lot of us old schoolers, we actually like to go ahead and monitor the bass. And since we have this presence instrument selected, we want to record directly to the stupid channel. And you can see here that when you hit the monitor button, these gray out. I do not know the reason for that. And it used to work where you could do this. Now, could be a setting I'm missing, something new in 6.5, but I wanted to show you a workaround because I've already gotten a couple of calls on this. All right, so if you want to record, you don't want to even mess with the MIDI, you just want to record this bass directly to the audio track. You have to disengage the monitoring here. Open up the VST instrument, and you go here to the direct inputs. And we can go ahead here and choose all inputs. Now we can arm this track and record our audio from our VST instrument directly to an audio track. Perfect. Now, you might be asking, why would I want to do this? Well, for a lot of people, with slower machines, you're going to want to have more audio tracks than VST instrument tracks. And sometimes it's just cool to be able to do this. We're going to go like this. We're going to say duplicate track. Now we have another track. And now we're going to go back to, we're going to go back to the presence track, and we are going to quickly change it to something else. We're going to change it to a guitar track. We change it to a nylon guitar and a nylon full. So now we've actually got a new instrument, but we've only opened up one VST. This saves a lot on CPU. So let's see what we got. Let's see, where's my sustain pedal? There we go. All right, so let's see. All right, so let's see how this works. So now I'm going to do the same thing. I already have the all input set, and I am going to unmonitor that. And I have this here. So now let's see how this works. So now I have two tracks. That was terrible, wasn't it? But you guys get the general idea. So I can just keep this one instrument open. I can choose dozens of different instruments, record them direct to audio tracks, and just keep going. I like to do this because it kind of makes me finalize a particular track instead of having to go back and change the MIDI all the time. It kind of keeps the workflow going, and if I want at any time, I can go ahead and arm a track and do that. Now, the important thing here when you're doing this is when you're done, make sure you turn this back to none. Otherwise, every other instrument track that you might open will also trigger that one, and you don't want that. All right, so I hope that actually helped. I don't know if it's a change in 6.5. Please leave your comments down below. But this was the workaround to that. I got a couple of calls on it, and I just wanted to put something out there so folks knew that there was a workaround if it's not working. Thanks, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.